Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Kate Mercy. Today we're going to be talking about my beauty faves and flops for the month of May. If this is something you're interested in, please give this video a thumbs up. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel down below. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, hello again. So for primer this month, I have been loving my Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. Yes, I am correct. Brain cells. This does just a really beautiful job setting up the face for success when you're applying foundation and all of the other products that we use. I feel like it really does a nice job of smoothing out the base. In previous months, I have been using my Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Primer, and I do still stand by that. I love that. However, I just find that this one does a little bit of a better job of blurring the skin, which is something right now that I am struggling with, is the texture on my skin and having like literal potholes of pores. So that has been really helping me and boosting my confidence, especially once I lay down my foundation. I feel like I have a really even base. Another product that I've been loving that is still applied, or the way I apply it, is before foundation, and that is by Auric, and it is their Glow Lust. I have the shade Pyrite. This is admittedly still a little bit dark for my skin tone. However, I just find that this does such a lovely job of illuminating my skin, and no matter what I put on top of it, I just find that it like really enhances that product. My skin looks like skin. It looks healthy. It doesn't look dry and cakey like a crepe or a croissant or a baguette. So honestly, 10 out of 10. I'm really hoping that they will restock more shades soon, because I feel like I talk about this product and I talk to my friends about this product and they can't get their hands on their shades. So I'm really hoping that they will restock soon, because I really think that everyone will love this product. I love it. For foundation, this is probably 0% shock to anyone who watches my channel, but the Urban Decay Hydromaniac Tinted, is it Hydrator? Tinted Glow Hydrator. I always mess up the name. However, this is not a mess up. This is just such a beautiful, beautiful light to medium coverage foundation. I feel like it lays down really nicely on the skin. Again, I'm somebody with combination skin and like gigantic pores right now. I don't know what's going on, but I've had just about enough. And this does just a nice job of not settling into those fine lines, not settling into my dry patches, and like, again, it just really hydrates the skin and makes it look youthful and glowy as much as it really can help this mug. I really enjoy this. I have the shade 20 Fair, and I just feel like this is going to end up being like a staple throughout the entire summer. I really love this. Can't say enough kind things about this. It applies nicely with a brush and with a sponge. I love this. Concealer is one of those products that I use infrequently comparatively to the way that I use most of my other products. However, I have been really loving this one by Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Magic Away Liquid Concealer. Mine is in the shade Too Fair. It has this little puffball applicator that like does not look great, especially mine. Like you would think that I don't clean things, but I do, just apparently not this. However, I just find that this provides like medium to full coverage. This shade does a nice job of like concealing my darkness under my eyes. It has like a little bit of a peachy undertone, and I find that despite the fact that my under eyes want to crease at like the drop of a pin, this does a better job than alternatives at not making my under eyes look especially like a baguette. So I really enjoy this. It's buildable. Love this. I don't have any bronzers that like really stand out to me this month. The one that I'm using is by Becca, and they are going out, and this one was admittedly discontinued forever ago. I'm using a bronzer that's in my project pan, so I don't have any bronzers, but I do have two blushes. One is like a cream blush and one is a palette. So for the cream blush, this is by Westman Atelier, and this is her cream blush. This is what it looks like. It is not a cost-effective option. So for that, I do apologize. I have the shade Minette. I believe the last time I checked on Sephora, this shade was sold out, and I can completely understand why. It's a really beautiful, luminous, peachy, golden, shifty blush. I cannot say enough nice things about this. I did not have as nice of things to say about the stick foundation. That one just did not do a 5-star job for me. However, this I found I really enjoy, and it is something that lives in my everyday makeup drawer. It's easy to blend out. It goes well on top of foundation. It's buildable. And if you're really going for like a beautiful, glowy blushy look, which I feel like is pretty trendy right now. I know that sometimes I go a little harder than the average bear. However, I think even if you don't want your blush to be as intense, you'll still love this because it's buildable. Whereas if you love an intense blush, you'll still love this because it's buildable. The palette I want to talk about is by none other than Lunar Beauty. This is his Moon Prism Blush palette. So I think everyone on the internet has probably seen this by now, but this is what the inside looks like. I love this palette. This one down here is my favorite shade. It's the shade Soleil. I love a shimmery, peachy, pink blush. That is all I ask for in this life, is that bury me in a peachy, pink shimmer blush, please. I love this. It's a really buildable, beautiful formula. I like the range that it has. I think my favorite part about this is that I have gotten great use out of these 3 shades here because I have been a pasty puff. However, once summer finally gets here, I don't know about you guys, but in New England, it's like 48 degrees outside right now. It's Memorial Day, for Pete's sake. What is happening? I digress. I appreciate the range as far as like, I think that these other 3 blushes are going to be something that I can utilize in the summer months when I have more melanin to my skin. So again, I can't say enough nice things about this. It's buildable, it's blendable, it's beautiful. I love this so much. My final favorite this month is a highlighting palette, which, like, am I in 2016 or 2021? Who knows? I've been like really into palettes again lately. I don't know what's going on around here. I don't know. However, I love this by Laura Lee Los Angeles. This is her glazed kit. She also has a bronzed kit. That's not meant for my skin tone, so of course I opted for the one that is. And this is what the inside looks like. I really, again, it's like, I love that it has different depths and different ranges. When I'm super pasty, this one specifically works really well. I really enjoy also Glow Gal, and then Rosé All Day I really thus far have not been able to use, quite frankly, as a highlighter, but I have been able to use it as a blush topper. And again, if you know, you know, I love blush. I love glowing. I love it. So it's actually oddly reasonably priced for like how much palettes go for, especially not at the drugstore. So I digress. This is just a really nice option, and I don't think you would be disappointed if you picked this one up or if you picked up the bronzed kit if you have melanin, beautiful, beautiful melanin to your skin. For flippity flops this month, I actually only have 2 products to speak of that really did not work for me. I admittedly did not try very much new makeup this month, so thankfully I mostly had good makeup days. However, these 2 products did not facilitate great makeup days. The first one I believe I've talked about before. This is Revlon Colorstay Light Cover Foundation. I tried to give this another go because I thought, you know, like maybe I really need to prep my skin and this will be beautiful. And unfortunately, that's just not the case. That is not the case. I tried different primers, I tried different moisturizers, I tried different serums, and all in all, unfortunately, this just does not work for my skin. For reference, I have combination skin, I have gigantic pores, and it always sunk into my fine lines, it sunk into my pores, and it didn't provide coverage. So really, it just like highlighted, like came around and circled every pore, every fine line, and provided no blurring, no nothing. It was, I understand, truly, I understand it's supposed to be a lightweight, like your skin but better foundation, but unfortunately it's not. It's not your skin at all. It's like asphalt. It's not good. It just made my face look literally like asphalt. Crepey, gross. I could not make this work for me. Finally, the last product that like I'm going to, again, just please, if you see it, do not buy it. Please, please, please. It's not good. This is by NYX. It's their California Beeman bronzer. It's atrocious. So I got this because like it comes in this large pan and it looks like it has like that shimmer to it. And then upon like swatching it, it does swatch nicely. It has like a creamy consistency, but the problem is when you go to blend it out, you can see exactly where I put it and it doesn't blend. So it's too concentrated in one area, too much pigment that then does not move. So I cannot stress this enough. Unless you want to look like Pigpen from our dear friend the Peanuts, please steer clear of this. It's a super disappointment. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel down below. As always, please stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.